Good afternoon, fellow humans, and welcome to EnglishDZ.net. Today I came across a very interesting topic, and it is always a controversial one because I like controversial topics. I like to discuss them. I like to learn about things that are considered as taboos because they help me understand the world and learn about different perspectives. So let's just get started. So the title goes as follows: Algerian investigative media outlets. Chief Rabbi of France wants Algeria-born Jews to return to Algeria. August 30th, 2022. On August 25th, 2022, French President Emmanuel Macron started a 3-day visit to Algeria to help mend ties between France and Algeria, which became tense after Macron questioned the existence of Algeria as a nation before the French colonization. This year marks the 60th anniversary of Algeria's independence. Macron was accompanied on the visit by a 90-person delegation. France's chief rabbi, Corsia, sorry if I butchered your name, the son of Algerian-born Jews, was meant to be part of the delegation. However, Garcia withdrew from the trip after testing positive for COVID. Okay, this was confirmed by the French authorities, but I'm not sure it is the truth. And following hostile reactions to his possible visit, that is the real reason. Hostile reactions to his possible visit, including reactions from Algerian Islamist politician Abdelrazak Makri. Yes. And so Islamists refused to have a Jew in Algeria. You know, Algeria, like, practically or literally got rid of all of its Jews. Now I cannot confirm this, but I've read on so many articles that there are no Jews in Algeria. It's zero. All of them have gone back to France or to Israel, but none of them live in Algeria anymore. Or maybe the ones who remained in Algeria, they must have converted to Islam. So the head of the Muslim Brotherhood affiliated MSP, so this is Abdelrazak Makri and his party, and from Algerian social media users. 2 days before the visit, the French-language Algerian investigative media outlet Algeria Part, and I trust this media outlet, which is Algeria Part. I think it's owned by Abdou Samar. I always watch his videos. Okay, sometimes I think that he is backed by some people in the authority, but most of his news are reliable. Like, most of the news he brings or his resources are reliable. He's a neutral person, secular Algerian, which is rare to find online because most of the media you would find online, it's either belongs to the government or Islamist. So Abdou Samar is an exceptional figure, and what I like most about him is that he's neutral, and he tries to analyze things in a more he has the analytical way of thinking, and he makes you think and look for information elsewhere. And whenever I try to look after a piece of news he provides, it's always valid. So it's mostly, whenever I read Algeria part, it's 80% of the time legitimate. So published an article titled "The Chief Rabbi of France Wants the Return of Jews Born in Algeria." Says that Haim Corsia, and sorry again for butchering your name, dreams of making Algerian Jews return to Algeria. And here, frankly speaking, I try not to trigger any animosity here, but I don't understand how come in 2022 a country, the largest African country, we still do not let people visit Algeria because of their religion or because of their political views. This is why I lost all kind of hope in the development of my country. As long as we still think like this, and I've seen so many so-called intellectuals who agree with this, who agree with it. Maybe they disagree with the authorities on every single aspect, except for Jews, and like there's an ingrained hatred, not just for Zionists, no, but for Jews, for Judaism as a religion, which is unacceptable in 2022. So I hope that we learn to overcome these sort of things in my country. I hope that people will learn that whether you are Jew, Christian, atheist, whatever background you come from, you're human. And you're not responsible for the country you were born in or the religion you were indoctrinated to believe in. It's not your choice. So how come you hate a person just because of his religion or because of his political views? And yet you claim that you want democracy, you want freedom. What is democracy and freedom if it doesn't include freedom of belief, freedom of speech? It's not just in politics. It's not just voting or polls. No, it is, freedom is much deeper than that. And as Algerians, I hope that we need to teach the new generations to understand, to tolerate difference, to tolerate people from other religions. Because I don't know whether it's only online or... But I feel that there is no tolerance for other religions in Algeria. This is a fact. We cannot deny it. So let me carry on with the article. So the chief rabbi of France, Haim Corsia, of Algerian origin, is very impatient to finally visit Algeria. You see, like the guys, I just want to visit Algeria. He want to see the country. I'm not sure whether he was born there or his ancestors are from Algeria. I think he was born in Algeria. So a country that has fascinated him since childhood. So this guy says, I love your country. I want to visit Algeria. My heritage is in Algeria. So I want to see the country of my ancestors, and about which he has read many books and press articles. His influential Jewish official said in an interview broadcast this Tuesday, August 23rd. The chief rabbi of France, Haim Corsia, expressed his happiness at the prospect of flying to the homeland of his parents. Okay, so he was not born in Algeria, it's the homeland of his parents and ancestors. His parents were born respectively in Tlemcen and Oran. So he is Algerian. But just because he's from a different religion, we don't consider him to be Algerian, and our authorities, they don't allow him to enter his homeland, his country. It is his country. And it is a shame that we still do this in the year 2022. So he said he hoped that this visit will be the trigger that will allow the return of all Jews born in Algeria, or whose parents are of Algerian origin. The chief rabbi of France also hopes that Jews with relatives buried in Algerian Jewish cemeteries will be able to return as often as possible to Algeria to pray on their graves. Yeah. That is legitimate. It's their right. So Haim Corsia also expressed his wish to see the Jewish community of Algerian origin established in France reconnect with their native country, or restoring soothing relations based on the reconciliation of memories. The chief rabbi of France finally said that he will not be able to go to Oran and Tlemcen, the places of birth of his parents, but he assured that he will soon return to Algeria. I hope that someday you can make your dream come true. Anyways, that was pretty much it. Actually, I can tell you, frankly speaking, if we don't learn how to tolerate people from other belief systems, whether they are Jews, Christians, atheists, we will never move forward. We will always be a third world country. So I hope that someday, fellow Algerians, will learn how to tolerate difference. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you in the next time.